Hello guys, welcome back. I do apologize for the previous video. Steam servers went down, so I got disconnected. So I didn't really fully finish the breakdown for the LMG with the aftermarket parts. So as you can see, it did not save, but everything's there. Just sort of refer to the previous video. I covered about 80%, 85% of the stuff that I want to talk about specifically for this gun. Um, but the other 15, 10% was just how to build it. So again, I'll probably continue that once we go or once we have more information specifically towards Warzone. But so far, for now, I want to focus on something different. I want to focus on pretty much your long range meta or possible meta. It's going to be mainly for the snipers. Um, so when I was playing earlier, I selected one of the aftermarket parts uh, mainly for the SPR, because I think this is gonna be one of those guns. It's gonna be a sleeper gun later on. Specifically with the ammunition type. With this one. So the 7.62 times 51 millimeter mono. There was another one that I unlocked, and I cannot remember what it was. There you go. This is the round nose. This one right over here. So and I'm gonna try to focus on unlocking all of those munitions unlocked first. But the reason why I want to talk about that is for the damage values specifically for the sniper rifles. Looking at the KTMR, and again, I'm just gonna select one attachment. Doesn't really matter what. And if you press show details, it's going to tell you your damage values. Now, be mindful that even though it's a sniper, you also have to account your bullet velocity, your bullet drop, what your effective range, and all that stuff. Right now, it doesn't really tell you your actual bullet drop, uh, what your damage values is past or the maximum effective range for this. So again, this is getting a good screenshot of what's gonna happen with the gun. So again, headshot. What is an automatic one-shot headshot regardless once we go to the war zone. That's 360. 300 is your damage profile or HP profile. So KTMR is definitely gonna be one of the sniper that's be a one-shot headshot. Looking at the longbow, let's see what they have here. It's about 240, so that's about two shots. Again, like on the previous video that I posted as well earlier, the longbow has a good follow-up shot. Or again, again, it's one of those guns it's kind of weak. But looking at the damage value right now, as its most effective range at 240, that's actually not bad. Including the upper torso, that's still a two tap, regardless of their head or chest. So probably you'll be again your number one sniper for Warzone. And then for the KV inhibitor, let's take a look at the damage values. So 294. So again, you are within that range for a one shot potential, but again, that's headshot, not including the damage range or the bullet drop, maximum effective range. But the biggest thing that I will actually like here is very forgiving. That's 210 for torso damage. Uh, so it still has a two potential. Again, if you're not confident with sniping, um, and not bad. But I'm still leaning more towards to the longbow, even though it's 100. I think it was 180 for the upper torso. I think that still will dominate that. Now let's look at the values from our previous guns. I'm only going to talk mainly with three specific guns: the MCPR, the Victus, and the FJX. Um, those are the most common ones that we used before. Let's see. 480 for MCPR. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right at all. That's a one-shot headshot. If again the values is correct, and again based on your maximum effective range, but that is 480. Unless the game decides to change its health values to 500, and it doesn't make sense. But MCPR, I guess you're coming back. The Victus, let's take a look. Oh, uh, let's take a look. Yes, 322 for the Victus. What was the damage value of MCPR again? Again, this might just be an oversight by the developers. That's 480. This gun literally outmaneuvers every gun, all snipers who's currently in the game. It's 480, 3 something, 488. Let's take a look at FJX. 480 with FJX, so it's in line with the MCPR. Now, that being said, you have munitions. You do have munitions, but you do have the high green that's currently locked. So this might be going to uh the upcoming sniper for season 1 to unlock this. Okay, okay. Now I'm definitely interesting with the sniper builds. Let me just take a look at that. Yeah, let me see what's going on here. That's wrong, but 405 again. That's higher. That is higher than the MW3 guns. LAB. If it's gonna be meta, I'm actually leaning towards the LAB. If 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 all this values is correct. 273. Okay. I'll probably use SPX. Again, this I need to take a look at the API of it when it comes out. But the biggest one I really want to talk about is the SPR, the first gun that I have in the slot, because it does have access to the mono round and the round nose. So for the round nose specifically, dramatically reduces bullet velocity while increasing flinch. Damage is consistent regardless of hit or target hit location. Again, damage is consistent regardless of hit target location. So it's if it has a standard 180 hit, that is doesn't matter if you shoot him in the leg, the arms, the chest, the head, it's 180. Again, this is gonna be broken. And then for the mono, it literally increases everything. So SPR is probably going to be meta with a 251 and with a fast fire rate. Again, it is going to be interesting. Um, the only downside with this one is all of your blueprints from MW2 did not transfer. Well, what I mean by blueprints is your custom blueprints. All of your custom blueprints did not transfer to MW3. So let's say I'm going to build my SPR. Of course, you can have your optic. Uh, please use your favorite optic. I have my current favorite optic here is the Core Eagle Eye. Now, there's a bunch of attachments here. Things like 78 out of 78. So if you don't want to scroll all 78 attachments in here, what you can do is you can actually set your favorites. I just noticed that earlier. So for example here, Oreo Eagle Eye, add to favorites from the bottom left. Boom. And then so I'm gonna start putting all my favorite optics here now. So the Slager view, where is it at? I just saw it. There it is. Oh. Is there a add to favorites? There is another one which is the night view. Not that one. Or sorry, not the night view, the heat source. With the heat source, if you have the Steel Crucible optic, this is what you want to use. So I'm gonna put that in as my favorite. It don't even let you select it. That's your favorite with the skin. So that's gonna be a little tricky. Okay. But once you add it to your favorites, if you just go to the very first page, it's gonna be right here. So it takes less time for you to actually look for it. All right, for the laser, of course, you still use your FSOLE laser. That's the best one. I think it was the fluttered or elevates. I don't remember the actual what the fluttered. Then the muzzle. If you want to, you can use not the Talon. I don't remember what I was using before, but we actually might just look at the new suppressors because some of the stuff is actually pretty good. I don't have it though. That one, and then let's use the mono rounds or the brown nose rounds. I want to see the damage values of it. Of course, it's not replated. So automatic break. Just 2 shots to the body. It doesn't have that one shot headshot potential yet. But for a marksman rifle, this is probably the best thing, or the closest thing you're gonna get from Car 98, MW101. But I'm more leaning towards the longbow. So I'm gonna put that there. Where's my sniper? Let me change this mean gun that I have. Let's use the Crimson Paints. Let's change the optic. For the mag and 10 rounds is I think it's a lot easier. High green rounds, and just get your long barrel and your muzzle. Because again, red dots is coming back. It doesn't have too much penalty. Let's go more in detail. 7.5, 12.9%. So probably sonic suppressor. Let's look at the old ones. 9%. Yeah, it's all breaks. So looking at it, the sonic suppressor is probably going to be your best one. And again, 3 plates as far as I remember. There you go. ADS is kind of slow. Oh, I just remember I don't have a laser. Let me just remove the magazine. Hold up. If I remove this, I'm gonna lose 10% of ADS. Or 7% ADS. Okay, let's probably keep it for now. So let's see. Again, it should not be a one-shot potential, but the follow-up shot system. So we're looking at. I still wonder, like, why is it not focusing? Yeah, same thing. I think same thing with the SPR. I think the only advantage with the longbow versus that is number one, you have 10 bullets in the magazine. That's one. Number two, I didn't really look at the actual data, but it does has a faster follow-up shot with the versus SPR. Now, there's also a setting that you're gonna hold down your trigger button and it'll automatically fire. But yeah, it's consistent. So I think that's gonna be the only advantage of the longbow. Now let's take a look at the MCPR. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull that and select all that, so you don't need it. Let me get our old optics. I don't have a laser on my old build because I use the bolt. That bolt, and then before we were using the nil sound. So let's take a look. So 18, 3.2, 2.2. 11, 20.9 millimeters. 11. Okay, so not bad. Nil sound still increases your range more further than the sonic suppressor. So skip the little sound for now. And then, of course, the 5 rounds. This is the new hybrid rank build I have. Again, VBS kind of slowish. Make sure this is 3 plates, and then let's figure out if that 408 damage is correct. Because that is correct. And why am I not hitting that? I'll start close range shots. So, nope, it's not doing the one-shot headshot. So let's remove the bolt. Let's put the old build. Let's put the explosive rounds. Okay, now that has the potential for a rocket headshot. Again, it neutralizes your bullet velocity with explosive rounds. Did they remove that now too? Nope, it's still there, 48%. So we need to find something that will replace that. Okay, with the incendiary is still the same. There's no significant change. They might have to change the values that's on the what you call it. Just the values on the overview, because again, if I am looking at it like this and it says that it has a 480 damage, but it's not really doing it, again, that's a telltale. Let's just be telling me that the developers is an oversight for the developers on that one. So, there was a rumor report to the hollow point works for the one-shot headshot potential. I tested it before. Doesn't look right. So that is a cap. Overpressured. Incendiary, you can probably get away with incendiary, but that also decreases your bullet velocity. So it's gonna be. It's still probably gonna be your explosive rounds. But the problem that I'm thinking right now is if your cat AMR is not doing the same damage values, that's just telling me the data is still inconsistent. So let's look at ADS, 6 points. FSO laser still the best one. With the barrel, again, we would like to have the longest barrel, 34 inch. Needle sound is the best one in here, so I'll put that. Through counter ops, that's not what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably get away with bolts. Again, I want ADS, so let's do grip. How much aim down sight speed am I getting here? 2.1%. So good stock. Pretty good stocks here. So 6.9. I don't need a recoil, so I can probably get away with stock that. And let's see if it's gonna give you the one-shot headshot, which is not. Again. And it doesn't have ammunition type in regards of. It does have explosive rounds. Let's remove the barrel. Let's take a look at this first. So it does have the headshot potential with explosive. Let's take a look at the 50 cal mono. Oh, missed. Nope. Whatever spar point that is. Nope, same. High green. It's just with all the increase your velocity here. Okay. So other than that, again, explosive round is still probably going to be your go-to, and it still gives you 48% again bullet velocity. So you have to time you have to calculate your bullet drops, and that sucks. 3.5, 15, 15, 15. Oh, but 8, 3.4, 5 bullet velocity. Spark point is probably going to be the best way to go for long range engagements. Um, okay, so again, let's wait for our data miners. Once they actually have all the values uploaded and all that stuff into SimGG and True Game Data, we'll see what they have. We'll experiment on the gun builds, and then we'll go from there. Thank you.